Social media platforms have seen intense scrutiny of late. Their failure to crack down on the spread of fake news, provocative content and misinformation has alarmed governments around the world. Take the United States, for instance. In many ways, the country is still coming to terms with the specter of Russian influence on its 2016 presidential election. And another election is coming up in 2020. Social media companies are going all out to clean up their platforms. For the US president to hold his first ever meeting with the Twitter CEO in this context seems but natural. The biggest chunk of its users come from the United States, according immense influence to the ideas circulated on the platform. But it turns out that a significant portion of the 30-minute meeting between Donald Trump and Jack Dorsey was dedicated to a more pressing issue facing the American president. Trump wanted to know why he was losing followers on Twitter. The complaint is a pet peeve with Mr. Trump. He has often raged against Twitter for entertaining a bias against conservatives, attributing his drop in followers to this supposed prejudice. In fact, one such tweet surfaced on the morning of the meeting he had with Jack Dorsey. Dorsey reportedly explained to Mr. Trump that the drop in followers was not unique to him, and that the purge of fake accounts had led to many people across the world losing followers, including Dorsey himself. Maybe the explanation worked, given that Trump tweeted right after the meeting to say, "What a great one it was." Trump isn't alone in decrying the loss of followers. In India, superstar Amitabh Bachchan has taken aim at Twitter in the past, from asking why his follower count had dropped to why the figure was not increasing, to a cryptic tweet on a meeting with Twitter representatives to understand how the platform actually works. Amitabh Bachchan has more than 30 million followers on Twitter. Donald Trump lost 204,000 followers in July 2018. That was about 0.4%. 0.4% of his more than 50 million followers. It happened around the time that Twitter began its cleanup of fake profiles. You'd think that the president of the US would be okay sacrificing less than a percentage of his virtual following for keeping the conversation online clean. The question is whether he fully comprehends the connection between the two. His tweets in the coming days should clean things up or not.